Devin. For you. We got the trailer hooked up to the First Gen Cummins that you guys absolutely love, and we're going to use it for the first time to pull a load. We're going to go pick up something a little different here, an Old Allis Chalmers. Not for sure on the year or anything, or even the condition, but we're going to see how the truck does and then see if we can get this old tractor running and driving again.
Okay. We got a wheel bearing that's loose on this thing. I can hear there, see it. A little bit loose, so we're gonna go ahead and replace those with some new ones. Down underneath here, center link here. Right over here where it bolts to the pimping arm. There's some up and down movement right there, not a whole lot, but we're gonna go ahead and replace this. Here's our new center link that we'll be putting on there. It was actually laying in the truck, so somebody must have knew that was going on. And here we got some new inner and outer bearings and seal. Okay, we got our new hub here. Not new, but used. A lot better shape than our other one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and knock the races out of this one and install new bearings and races. And what I use here, there's a lot of different ways to pack your bearings. I have one of these, which isn't too bad. I prefer to use one that actually screws together and you use a grease gun. It forces the grease in there a little bit better, but this one's not too bad. We'll probably pack them a couple times, pack it and spin it and pack it again and install it. We thought we had a bad vibration because of some tires, some bad tires and messed up wheel, but I'd say that right there may be our vibration. See, that U joint is toast. Well, we got this drive shaft out. Sorry we couldn't show you. Basically, it's just the 4 bolts here with the caps that holds the caps on there and straps, and that's it. But see this? There's supposed to be little needle bearings in there. Nothing in there at all. This side here, you can see down in there, there's a little bit, there's a couple down in there yet, but that bad boy was toast. We'll get a new one tomorrow and get this thing back on the road again.
a narrow one here. Holy crap. We're here though. back into it, Sil. You think we'll be able to get that front wheel cutter hard right? A dummy pump. They got you. Alright, we got this loaded thing. Oh. Alright, we got this thing loaded up. Not for sure how heavy it is. Think it's about 3,500 pounds, which looking at it, that seems ridiculous for the tractor it is. But it is all steel, and we probably have about 1,500 pound trailer, so maybe 5,000 pounds. The truck seems to be doing just fine. It rides like a log wagon, but what do you expect for a 1-ton truck? This tractor, it was this old man, or I shouldn't say old because he's probably gonna watch this video, excuse me. This young feller this was his first tractor, and it's also my first tractor, so that's kind of cool. We're thinking his late 40s, early 50s Allis Chalmers. I was worried about it because the picture was outside and I saw the old green bean can on here and I was like, holy crap, this motor's got to be locked up. But we can spin it over by hand real easy right here, which is a good sign for the rig. She is a 6-volt system, so I'll probably have to get a battery because we know that one can't be good. She is rather old. Came with some luggage. It's just a cool tractor. I've never had anything like this. We'll dig into this once we get to the house though and talk about what we need to get going with this here. Well, it was a cheap tractor till that. The old tractor's rather dirty, so why don't we give her a car wash? Why don't we? It's got a little bit of algae on her. Engine cleaner, engine cleaner, cleaning engine. it home. Not for sure what the plan is to get this thing off though, because it is super wet out here and this thing does not roll very good with how that wheel is. So I'm not for sure, which it does have a tube. No way that tube's good though. Got a few tree options around here. I'd like to do that one, but two-wheel drive truck here probably ain't gonna work out. All right, the game plan is here. I got this Oldsmobile in the way. It doesn't run and drive. We're gonna fire up the Jeep that doesn't have four-wheel drive right now. Air these tires up, pull her out of the way. Then we'll get the tractor, hook it to this tree, and yank her off right here. That's the plan. We'll see if that works. All right, the plan, we're gonna get it back off. Once the back two are off, we'll cut it hard to the left or right, whatever one that it's closest to. Hopefully it works and doesn't fall off.
No, it's not. Holy.
All right, change the plan again. We're gonna chain the winch to that tree and try that. Looks very dangerous. That's where we're gonna rely to pull that tractor off. Right there.
All right, get chained. Why didn't you get this hooked up? Come on, let's get this thing off here.
Why is it always like we're in the Olympics and we're trying to win gold medals?
Oh my God, Devin.
Yeah, skill. What a muddy mess, holy crap. Tore up the yard pretty good. Got that tractor unloaded, that was pretty sketchy. Now we need to get this Oldsmobile, hopefully back over there by it. We got that Oldsmobile in a decent spot. Now we're gonna go drop off the trailer and we'll come back, mess with that tractor. Got a pretty day to work on the old tractor. Got the old battery out, went ahead and bought a new 6-volt battery that we have right here. It's just a matter of this starter actually working, which she looks quite old, but I guess we'll see. I say these might be good enough to just give it a try and see if she turns over. And honestly, I don't know much about tractors, but the guy that I got it from did give me a rundown of it. Okay, that's the choke on the carburetor, and this should be the starter right here. Turning over, barely, but it is. Seems like that starter's pretty weak. Let's see if we have spark and all that goodness. Well, those are hardly in there. Well, what is that? Why does that look like that? Never seen anything like this. Call me an idiot, but what is going on right here? Huh. Let's take another out and see what it looks like in there. All right, so that's a normal looking spark plug. She is rather black, so we're definitely going to want to clean that up. All right, so Dad's going to go ahead and clean the points. I guess he said these are anti-foulers if it has a bunch of blow-by, so that's not a good sign. I am popping them off. We'll get these spark plugs clean that are dirty like I said. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, that one is dirty right there. Check that old girl out. She is rather dirty. We'll get her cleaned up though and throw her back in. It'll be all right. That anti-fouler was on that one. I don't know how this plug could possibly be good. Yeah, I should have looked at that. All right, let's turn her over with all the plugs out. That doesn't sound bad. Hopefully she'll come clean, but even if she just runs off 3 cylinders. All right, so I got these ones a little cleaner than what they originally were. They're not perfect by any means, but we're gonna go ahead and throw them in. We aren't gonna use these foulers for now. All right, so in order for this to have spark, we gotta have power to our coil, so we're gonna be testing with the voltmeter and see if we have that. No power going to it. I'm gonna get a wire and we'll go straight from this to the battery so we get power. Nothing about this is gonna be the right way, but this is what we're gonna do just to see if she runs. That wire is pretty toast, so we're just gonna tie the two together. Hopefully we get power to that coil, because our point system ain't gonna work if not. Now let's see if we got power. 7 volts going to it. All right, check for spark. Nothing. All right, we changed this up, got 12 volt. Now we can send 6 volt to the coil by hooking up the 6 volt battery. All right, so the inside of this gas tank is clean, surprisingly. No telling if this little bowl is gonna actually work though to feed the car. Dad's hooking up a temp system to give 6 volts to the coil. We got 12 volts on the starter. Don't want to crank it long or it'll burn it up. Throw some gas in her. Whoa. We're gonna have a fire. Oh, and I shouldn't have put so much because it's just pouring out of here. Gosh dang, I shouldn't have put so much gas. Pop this off and take a look at it. Oh yeah, it's working. All right, so as long as this line ain't clogged, so here we go. There's the 6 volts to the coil. Getting our 6 volts to it to ground it. Got the vice grip. All right, now we need to see if we got spark. I think I saw it. That was just hitting me in the face. All right, you guys weren't able to see it, but we did have spark. I'm gonna put this plug in and then we'll see if we can fire her up. All right, now let's take this hose off. We can feed her with starter fluid. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Whoa. That didn't take much, huh? All right, I think it might be getting gas. I'm seeing if the line's clogged.
Take this drain valve off first. Don't worry about that.
We got gas coming out. All right, so now we're getting gas this. Dad took his mouth and blew this line out. So she was clogged. Now we're gonna open this drain up, get the system primed here. Whoa! Impressive. I wonder if I'm guessing the gas ain't working. No telling how long this thing has been sitting.
Not getting any fuel.
No feel.
Oh, rust in there. I'm sure the carburetor just gummed.
Take this one off and see what's inside there. This whole fuel system's pretty rough shape. Oh, look at that crud.
Oh, yuck. That carburetor ain't never gonna run.
Yeah.
Ew.
Might have to pop that off and give her a good cleaning.
That's,
Oh, that smells terrible.
that is varnished.
I need to change the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this carb off for later and soak it in some Chem Dip. Hopefully she'll come around because as we could see with that right there, that is not how your fuel is supposed to be. And also, I don't know if these are available. If you're a tractor person and know, I'm gonna try and find whatever you call this guy so we don't have a leaking system. Also, if you're gonna be doing this, don't be starting your tractor off a 12 volt battery if it's a 6 volt system. We only have it going to the starter right here, so how quick it starts up, it's not gonna hurt it. But with that being said, with our 6 volt system and having this thing all lubricated now, she'll probably start off of that. Appreciate your guys' support, comment what you think, and as always, give it a thumbs up and have a great night.